Hey y'all, here we are at the fifth gate of our cycle with Venus and the moon. Venus crosses the moon on June 26th, 2022, and this is the gate of the solar plexus. And just like Anana, through each gate we relinquish something. We relinquished our yellow from our eyes and our hands. Now we only have red and orange left. And we are going to relinquish our protections. And this one's a hard one for me to let go of, because I worry. I think that these protect me from bad vibes. But honestly, I protect me from bad vibes. I don't need anything outside of myself, so I will be relinquishing these. I will get them back, but I will relinquish them for now, and we will see how these months go without them. I'm a little bit nervous, but here we go. So we are going to look at the shadow of our solar plexus, our shadow side. We're going to look at the shadow and love and embrace it as much as we can. And guys, there is so much shadow to the solar plexus, and the solar plexus is so hard. It really is. This one for me is so difficult, because as spiritual people, we tell people that you need to kill your ego, get rid of your ego, get rid. So we think that, oh, put it in the shadow, stuff it into the shadow, and we look, I did it. I was able to do it, because you really aren't. And what it does, we stuff it into the shadow. We stuff these aspects of ourselves into, we pretend that they don't exist, and then they come out in horrible ways. In times that we're like, what in the world? Why did I do that? And we regret it. We have shame and we have guilt because it came out. I thought that I got rid of that. I thought that I wasn't that. And look at me doing that. That's what happens, because spiritual community, it's not that they lied to us. It's humanity was in a spot where we needed to move up. We needed to move up and out of our root energy. We needed to move up and out of the ego energy as much as possible. And then now we have so much upward momentum that it can make people feel a little crazy. And they need to ground back. They need to go back to some of these and see how to embrace it, not in a toxic way, but in a loving way. And that's what we're going to do today. A lot of these things are hard. They're really difficult to embrace. And that's why I'm going to have a baby step and I'm going to have a big girl step. So you decide which one you are. Can you handle the big girl and really embrace that this is you? You have that dark side and love it in yourself? Then go ahead. Can you not quite do that and you need to embrace the little steps? Then that's fine too, and that's beautiful too. We all started from there, honestly. And honestly, there's a step even lower than that. You can embrace, even though I'm scared to be this, I love myself. So if you can't even acknowledge the baby step, acknowledge that you're scared to be that. You don't want to be that. And that's fine. That's a beautiful thing. We don't want to be a lot of these qualities. And again, there's so many toxic qualities that come along with this solar plexus. So many reasons why we said we need to kill the ego. But we need to actually learn the purpose of the ego, and we need to integrate it in a healthy way. So here we go. I'm going to get into it. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about, the first shadow quality that I will be embracing during this solar plexus gate, is being controlling. Trying to control others. That's the baby step. Or you could say bossy. There's a little in the middle. Controlling, bossy. Or, if you want to take the big girl step with me today, being a manipulator. Are you manipulative? I am. I'm a master manipulator. I can get in my own way with my manipulations, but yeah, and I am a control freak. I want to control it all. I do. I want to control it all. I'm very manipulative, and I'm very good at it. I'm good at convincing people that their reality isn't real. I'm good at convincing people that things that aren't real are real. I'm good at convincing people that lies are true. I'm good at that. That's one of my skills. I've known this since I was a child, too. And it sounds so bad, doesn't it, guys? Doesn't it sound so bad? I am a manipulator. I am manipulative. That sounds horrible, doesn't it? Nobody wants to be the manipulator. How can I call myself any spiritual anything if I'm saying I'm a manipulator? Well, I don't think that it's a bad thing for us to want to control and manipulate. And I don't think that controlling and manipulating is always a bad thing. I think sometimes it's a good thing. It can happen in good ways. Studies have shown that even babies, whenever they're trying to manipulate their environment, they want to control their environment. They're happier controlling their environment. Why is that? What is this? Our need to control, our desire to control. It's why we're here, honestly. It's why we're here in physicality. Because whenever we are non-physical, we can't control much. We can't manipulate much. But we came into physicality, into a physical body, to control and manipulate things so that we can change things. Manipulate it. I can touch, I can interact with, I can manipulate it. You see that? It's why we came into physicality. It's why we're here. Is to control and manipulate something. But it's whenever we begin to, I control and manipulate so much that I'm getting into other people's boundaries and I'm hurting them, that it gets really bad. But it doesn't have to be bad. And it's okay to control and manipulate others if you're open with it. If you're open and honest about it, then you're putting your power out there and they can receive it or not. But if you're lying, then that's shady. That's bad. That's in the shade. We're not in the shadow. We're trying to bring light to the shadow. And it's okay that it wants to do it in shady ways. It wants to do it in shady ways because sometimes we say, I'm not a manipulator, and it has to do it shady. Even shady towards us, And that's why we're shocked. We're like, I did not do that. Maybe you did. But the gift that manipulation gives us is our awareness and ability to operate in the physical world. You see that? Because I have a desire to manipulate and control, I'm able to operate in the physical world. And I love and I embrace this side of me, to not use it for evil, but to use it for good. And I don't push it to the side so it doesn't feel like it has to pop out whenever it's got a chance in my weak moment. Instead, it has its place. And so it feels comfortable. And whenever I'm weak, it's like, I'm just going to chill. Alright, so the next shadow quality I will be talking about is mean. Being a meanie. That's the baby step here. Being a meanie. The middle ground. Being a bully. You're a bully. If you want to go all the way. And this is hard for me. Abusive. I'm abusive. I push others' boundaries too far. And I don't stop. I keep going. I've been abusive. Even though I can see that I'm hurting them, I don't stop. I'm abusive. I am. I'm abusive. I'm mean. Mean. So why would we want to be mean? What's the gift of being mean? What's the gift of being a bully? What's the gift of being abusive? Going too far. Pushing, even though you already hurt them. Pushing them again. Hurting them again. What's the point? What's the point? Well, that's our ability to stand our ground. It's our ability to protect ours. Have you ever seen little children? They're so sweet and innocent, and they get mean out of nowhere. It's like, mean. Why? Because they feel like someone's trying to take a toy from them, taking something from them. It's mine. That's where it comes from. It's your ability to protect yours. to protect your territory. In nature and animals, they do it all the time. They protect their territory. They don't feel guilty about it. You have this mean, abusive bully that can just really lay it on someone because you have the ability to protect yourself. Do you see that? It's your ability to protect yourself. So I love my abusive bully. She wants to protect me. I love her. And I'll find a place for her. Sometimes there might be a time for her to come out. But I'm not going to hide her. And I will tell you, I'm abusive. I can be abusive. Be afraid. Yeah. But yeah, I can be abusive. I'm not going to hide it. Because whenever I try to hide it, then it comes out when I don't have any control. Again, in my weakest moment. Man, do I regret it. So hopefully you can see that. I love and embrace my abusive side because my abusiveness helps me protect me and mine. And me and mine need protection because there's a lot out there that want to take and take and take and take. And I can't let you take until it's dead. I have to let it live. So the next shadow quality that I'm going to talk about, I think this is the last one I'll have time for. So the baby one is selfishness. To be selfish. The middle ground is arrogance. To be arrogant. And the big boy over here is a narcissist. Oh my gosh, can I not relate? I can so relate. You know, with this one, we tend to project it out more. If you find yourself talking about narcissists all the time, you're not looking at your inner narcissist, honey. And I'm sorry, I understand. But if you're constantly talking about he's a narcissist, she's a narcissist, that's a narc, 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 narc. My mama's a narc, my daddy's a narc, my boyfriend's a narc, my sister's a narc. You're a narc. Okay, we all have an inner narcissist. All of us, we all have an inner narcissist. There's a reason to be selfish. We have good reasons to be selfish. And whenever we try to push this side outside of us and we're like, no, I'm not selfish and I'll just give and give and give and give and give and give until you deplete yourself and then you're resentful. Who do you resent? Because you need to resent yourself. You're the one that said you're not selfish, pushed away your own selfish side, and then gave too much that nobody asked for, all because you won't embrace that you are the narcissist. You are the narcissist. I am the narcissist. I am the narc. I'm the selfish one. I'm the arrogant one. Me, me, me. It's about me. This is about me, okay? I say it's about y'all, but it's about me. It's more about me. You want to know why? Because the gift of being a narcissist, and this is crazy, because honestly, we get so much twist in our society. Everybody we're saying, he's a narc, he's a narc, he's a narc. A lot of it's projecting. We're refusing to look at the narcissist within ourselves. We're refusing to love our own self. But them, more than likely, they don't love themselves at all. They hate themselves. A lot of those people that we call narcissists have self-hatred. Deep self-hatred. And they don't embrace their inner narcissist either. They'll constantly blame everyone else too. Our inner narcissist is just wanting us to love us. And it just wants us to take time for us. So I love and I embrace my inner narcissist. I am a narcissist. I think about me all the time, and I'm the center of my world. Literally, I'm the center of my world. I'm with me every single day. Every day. And, yeah, I'm selfish. I'm arrogant. I'm a narcissist. I love me. And I take care of me. That helps me take care of you. And that helps me love us even more. I love where we're going with this. I hope that you can see it. I thank you guys so much for being here. It looks like I'm out of time. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you for being here. And as always, be blessed with love.